Alrighty, Chad. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Hope everybody's doing amazing today. Hey there, Aliza. Hey there, Ali1. Hey there, Freeful. Hey there, Mr. Hyena. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're going to be playing some Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, and the reason it says final in the title is likely because it's the last stream for Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. So hopefully we finish up the quest book today, and then we figure out what we're doing next. Exactly, Precious, exactly. How you doing today, Precious? Welcome, welcome. But let's get in, and thank you, Freeful, for trying that again. I was a little afraid you might have gotten the cooldown when you ran the commands earlier, but apparently the bot was still restarting.
There we go.
Hey, Max. Hey, Sheik. How are you both doing? Welcome. Excuse me. And Max, I wish you good luck with and hopefully you can find another position that you'll enjoy. I know you mentioned that yesterday and I completely forgot to respond. So good luck. But yeah, so yesterday we made the Sword of the Cosmos. We made a whole ton of what are they called? The Avardia items. So we set all these things up. We can probably actually turn this guy off so that it no longer runs constantly. But we made a bunch of these things. Let's go ahead and just destroy these guys. Now that we don't actually need to worry about them doing anything. Reading between the lines. Good luck on the job search. And thank you for the lurks, Max. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and kill all those guys. All right, let's put these away. All right, so what we were doing at the end of last stream is going through all the different quests. So you can see now we have a whole ton of quest pages all completed. Everything's complete except for this one, tier 5. And so we have this guy. We need to go to the moon and get the moon buggy schematic. We need to build the neutronium solar panel. We need to build the solar panel of infinity. And then we need to build this creative dragon meal. So these are all the pieces that we're trying to do here. Do you have the infinity armor? If not, why craft it? Draconic armor is fine. Current job's a hassle, working on finding something better. Yeah, and we made the pickaxe yesterday. We made the shovel because those were part of the quest book. So it wanted us to make the world breaker, the shovel, the hoe, and the sword, and so we made those. It doesn't actually want us to make the armor, so I'm not going to bother making the armor. No real need. So this is everything we need to make. This is everything we need to make up here. And I think the first thing we're going to start on is food. I think we're going to work on the food here, because all we need to really craft in this one are these burgers. So let's get started with that. And I'm kind of thinking we can do this in such a way that we don't actually need to do a lot of this ourselves. We can just let the system kind of put everything together for us. At least that's my idea. You only need to craft one. Yeah, but we'll probably craft 6. Because it's 6 versus 1 is not that big of a difference. How many do we need? 1 cooking oil. Okay. All right, so we're going to need that. We're going to need a raw beef. And what do we want? 2 of those and 6 of these. Always better move forward when you're feeling that way than feel pushed or leave early. Yeah. Think I'll be in the same boat next year. Apparently your employer can withhold 10% of your pay this month due to their fault. That sounds awful. Sorry to hear that. 2 fried onions. Let's see, lettuce and a cucumber. I think that's what it was. Yep. And then a piece of cheese. Just one. And then we got ketchup and the gourmet beef patty. All right, and then we need cooking oil. We'll need a couple, so let's make 6 or 10 rather. You finally dated them properly. It's too late to take pictures now, but you'll get pics tomorrow. Nice. Only 1 per. All right. Oh, let's get rid of the liquid. Okay, there we go. So now we can shove this over here. We also made the infinite pool, the everlasting guilty pool. So we have that infinitely producing mana for us. Very nice. Realistically, I should take that pool and put it in there for our auto crafting, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now if we want to make the beef burgers, what are we missing? Nothing. Wow, okay. All right, because we know how to make fried onions from that other craft. And I guess we just have everything else we need. That's great. Let's cancel because it's still making some of the cooking oil. Or it's not. Wait, what? Oh, because it needs more cooking oil for the like fried onions and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what it is. All right. So we'll let that go. That was actually much easier than I expected. All right, so let's go to the moon. We're gonna go out here without our spacesuit on, in hopes that you know, we won't actually need it. Okay, and let's go. We need to find a new dungeon. Pretty sure we haven't gone this way yet, so. So we need to find ourselves one of these dungeons. Perfect. Okay, it's too slow. It's hard to fly sometimes. I don't actually know what's going to happen when we use... There's no spawners in this dungeon. Interesting. So we can just one-shot the boss. Good. Even though the actual bar doesn't go anywhere. All right, come on, moon buggy. Nice. All right. Apparently, this is going to be a much shorter episode than I thought. All right, let's go home. Did you get all 6? You have all 6 there. Okay, we can unmute. Let's go get rid of some radiation. And we didn't actually have very much radiation. Okay, that's good. 30-minute episode, maybe. All right, let's put all that away. We do still need to go to Venus, so maybe our luck in Venus will be either, you know, better or worse, I suppose. Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Let's put the moon buggy in here. Okay. So then this was cooking, so that's over here, the chef workshop. All the cooking oil in there. Okay, and then burgers. We're missing the knife. We have the knife. Okay, what do we need? Pan, beaker, and knife. Okay. And there we go. 6 gourmet burgers. What? Oh, one of these is low. I got it. The knife. We need a better knife. Knife. Sure. Terra steel seems fine. Okay. There's our 6 gourmet burgers. And we needed this to craft. Oh, let's cancel. And we can remove that. Okay, so we needed this to craft the dragon meal. Did I make the dragon meal craftable? No. Dragon meal. And put it in there. Okay, dragon meal and craft. And craft. Okay, easy peasy. Very nice. One more quest complete. They gave us a ton of food. Interesting. All right. Okay, next is, let's go with the easy one of just the buggy. Oh wait, we don't need the Venus anymore because we already went to, or we already had the Venus rover. Yeah, so we don't actually need to do that. Oh, no. We need the volcanic pickaxe. That's what it was, which was Venus. Okay. Gotcha. Let's also put that up there because I didn't have that in my list up here. And just to let you know, Lily is upstairs right now. I went and checked on her. She's just laying under a chair. So she's just hanging out upstairs. She was hanging out with me earlier today, and then she went up there. Okay, so we want to make the buggy. So that means we need 4 wheels. We need, what is this, 10, 11 heavy-duty plates. Lily watching TV. She doesn't have a TV upstairs, but let's say sure. We want 4 wheels, and we want 1 seat. We want 1 seat. We want 1 seat. Okay. And buggy, moon buggy is right there. It's weird that the shift click works for that one. Okay, and there's our moon buggy. Was that all we needed? Did we do the other piece? No, we do need to do the fueling pad. How many? Just 9. Okay. Easy peasy. Yeah, I just mentioned it. Luna, she's upstairs. How you doing today, Luna? Welcome. Okay, got all those completed. Let's go back and let's go to Venus. And we'll need to fight a couple bosses there. Let's see, we got, apparently we somehow duplicated this. Oh, my bag is no longer saving. I see, okay. Let's get rid of the extra ones. Alright, good to know. Something's causing this. Oh, is that the infinity drill, I wonder? Whatever. Okay, so we're going which way? This way? We'll also mute so we don't have to listen to the constant damage. Doing well? Is she doing well? She is, yep. These 2 weeks have been a little tough. Just keep going. With about his 7 months off tobacco. That's awesome. GG to Motherbot. Yeah, she was hanging out with me earlier and she went upstairs. And I'm doing well as well. Okay, spider. Okay, dead. You didn't think US houses had upstairs? You thought they were all 1 level unless you lived in a skyscraper condo thing? Yeah, my house is 2 layers. Well, technically in a basement too. So I guess technically 3 layers. What do we got? We just got the shield controller. Okay, so we do need to do another one. Layers, yeah. Floors, layers, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. Okay. Let's go. 1 Tesla per layer. How you doing, Rasta? Welcome. Is that something? No, it's not. Oh, did we go past it? Where are you? Oh, it's right here. I missed it. Okay. Okay, this way. Your immersion is broken. What about the tornadoes? Do you not have them there? I don't have tornadoes in my area, no. I've only ever seen what they called a microburst, which is like a smaller tornado or something. I don't entirely know. Waiting for neutronium in dress. In dress. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that just, you know, that's just a typo and you're just waiting for neutronium to make. Oh, in DDSS. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Because I was like, in progress, maybe? I don't know. You get tornadoes up here in Ohio. The whole tornado alley slowly creeping east. Oh, really? How you doing, Rogue? Sorry to hear that. Let's see, this way. So now I need to wait for the compass to point somewhere else. There it goes. So this this pick doesn't have a crafting recipe, it looks like. Looks like I just need to find it. Does it say that I find it in the dungeon chest? Tier 3 treasure chest. Excuse me, okay. You're stuck with hurricanes with advanced notice, right? I didn't turn too far. Okay, another spider dead. Do. Okay, key and still no pick. Rip. Come on, just give me the pick. I could take this. Does that? Yeah, it's definitely buggy. So we could do wait, where are we? Oh man, I really like this pick. I didn't want to put that in there, but I guess that's fine. How long did the dimlets take? I don't know, probably a handful of streams. I really don't know how many though. You could look on you could look in on YouTube, but you'd have to go through, you know, all the different streams, I suppose. But I definitely took a handful, although I think it was actually the fusion coils for us to make the creative vending upgrade. This guy, we needed these enhanced superconductors, which required a reactor of size 50. Size 50 means that we needed like, I don't know, 3,200 fusion coils, and the fusion coils took quite a bit to craft. Because we kept running out of like items and running out of, yeah, I suppose just running out of materials. Did it say it was here? Why is it spinning? This way. And we went past it. What the heck? Where are you? I don't see it. Is that it? Nope. Is that it? Maybe? Nope. Oh, is that it? Nope. Okay, I guess it's pointing another direction now. That's weird. Maybe it just didn't load, so it was just a little messed up. And so we did end up also, we couldn't find 2 dimlets. So we ended up getting, there it is. We ended up getting 2 liquid dimlets for, I think it was silver and copper. And so we had to convert it from liquid into ingots and then convert them into blocks. So I did end up doing that one. In their way to craft dimlets, they have it turned off in this one. They've released more cities and modes for mini motorways. Been enjoying them this week? Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I saw you had posted something and then you had removed it, and I'm pretty sure it said something about mini motorways. Hey, there it is. We got it. Nice. GG. All right, so we're done with this. Love how you defeat the boss in 1 click. Yeah. Hey, Alt, how you doing today? Welcome. Your brain again? No worries. Obviously, if you don't want to post something, you definitely don't have to. But yeah, they have specifically the material absorber is disabled in this one. So you can't actually make the material dimlets, but you can make all the other ones. So for example, we use this setup right here to just make the time dimlet so that we can make our always noon world. Okay, let's put that away, this away. And then we delete this, and we delete this, because for some reason our backpack isn't saving right now. So there's something in it. Oh, maybe it's saving now. Interesting. It was just in the moon dimension or whatever, or the Venus dimension. It wasn't saving, but now it seems to be fine. Okay, whatever. All right, so that was another quest completed. So yep, we're down to the last 2, just the solar panels, which are going to be probably a bit rough to craft, but we'll see. Okay, so let's check out. Do we have a recipe for it already? We do not. So this one, which one's first? Neutronium probably, yes. We need Draconic. So can we craft Draconic? What are we missing? We are missing the photovoltaic cells 6. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, this one, that one, that one. And what do we need? Greenhouse glass, adamant. Okay. Do we have photovoltaic 5? We do. And what about greenhouse glass? We don't. Wait a minute. This is hardened steel. Does it have to be hardened steel? It does. Okay. I think we should have access to both of those. All right, put those guys in there. Give it a second to recognize. All right, now we can do our Draconic solar panel. Now, what are we missing now? You don't know how to make Galgadorian blocks. Ooh. Okay, Galgadorian block. Are those just going to be made with... Are those just going to be made with... metals. Okay, not through the other thing. All right. And these are just smelted lumps. And this is eyes, spider eyes. It shouldn't be that bad. Wait a minute. But we had that up there. Was it? Oh, it was the non-enhanced one. Got it.
What's up, dude?
Hey, Fish. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. It was this one. This guy here. And then this guy here. It's another processing one. How's my weekend going? It's going well. Just getting started. So we got smelted, I believe, and factorized. Okay, so now solar. Anything crazy in here? I don't think so. Let's let it go, and then we'll duplicate the solar panels. I don't think we can actually do anything else while this is happening, so you get to just kind of sit back. Is there anything for us to kill? Should we kill a couple Gaias with a one-hit click? See if the Sword of the Cosmos works against the Gaia. I'm so good at this game. Just completely missing. Good job, me. I'm so good at this game. Thanks, chat. Looks like there's a mine shaft down there. Did you know, chat, that fail post to YouTube? I do. I even changed the thumbnail for yesterday's VOD to be the infinite drawer of the creative upgrades and stuff. You know, I was like, this is a spoiler, but it's all right. Can I drown in the draconic armor? Does it work against the Chaos Guardian? Good question. Very nice. No, you don't drown in P. It looks like I don't drown in this armor either. Alright, let's put all that away. I guess with the Chaos Guardian, it might be a little tough because you actually have to get close enough to the Chaos Guardian. It's taken so long with this one. Crafting these guys. Was this not a furnace recipe? Gal Gador. No, it is a furnace recipe. Nothing's stuck in these, right? Nope. Just taking its time. Just very slow. Almost 40 milliseconds per tick. Spark tips.
This actually
TPS
went much faster than I thought it would.
been having some trouble. Get rid of this. Get rid of the rain. Is there anything we should turn off? I mean, we could turn off like this stuff. Could probably help us a bit. We can probably turn off the tree. In the middle of cutting down a tree. You know, we don't need that running anymore. Really don't need this guy running anymore. Oh wow, and this is full. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It'll figure it out. It'll figure it out. That's a weird place for a potion of regen to go. How's our XP doing? 5 million, and that one's not even creativified. Okay, but really, what's taking so long in this? It's saying crafting the Galgadoring metal. So what is it specifically this? Do we not have these in? Okay, let's cancel. Let's find our recipes and put them in a fast crafter. Because who wants to wait? This one, this one, this one, this one. Probably manually to probably quicker to manually craft it. How you doing, Eliza? Thank you. Speed. You know, you have access to infinity drawers. Nah, we can just craft stuff. We can craft some stuff. You can't just not craft everything. Solars. Okay, is that faster now? There we go. That's much faster. You can actually see numbers moving now. Nice. All right. See, just a little bit of movement, and now we can do a, 2 million draconic solar panels. Okay. So now we want to craft the neutronium solar panel. We might not have blocks of melons craftable. Might not have the iridium neutron reflector either. Okay, it kind of looks like most of that is fine. Maybe not the, excuse me, crystal matrix gear. All right. Solar. So if we want to make the neutronium one, what are you missing? You're missing blocks of Mirian. Mirian. It's a normal craft. Okay. Solar, neutronium. What's the thing it's crafting the most of? It's this one, 128 neutron reflectors. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I trust it. I trust it. Let's go ahead and sleep. Look at that. It took an entire second for one tick. It's not good. We're definitely getting to that point of the pack struggling. And it looks like we did have melon blocks, so that's good. Beryllium cells. How do we make those? Ender dust, probably. Apparently with pulverized coal and stuff too. So is that this machine over here? Yep. Did we never made the resonant this guy, huh? So what are these? These are pulverizers. Doesn't look like that's waiting on much. It's gonna finish by the time I try to upgrade it. I was gonna add more to it, but it's already done. Well then. Guess we don't need to do that. How you doing, Haragon? Welcome. Hope you're well. And let's grab an augment. Yeah, definitely a weird first message. Just looking for reactions, I'm sure. Let's see, what are we doing? Just crafts, and I'm sure these are in the slow crafting. Finished. Neutron solar panel. It made 2 of them. And now we got 2 billion. All right, and now for the infinity solar panel. You're missing neutronium cruxes. Oh, I thought those are just blocks of neutronium. Okay. Let's take a look at how difficult that is to craft. Last quest remaining. And then I need to figure out what we're doing. Oh, okay. This is easy. Okay, so infinity solar panel. And there it is, craft it all. Yeah, look at how fast it's crafting fermented spider eyes. Very nice. We definitely could have just like duplicated some of these to make this craft a little bit quicker, but it's all right. We don't need it to be super speed. We just need it to finish. It's gonna make 2,000 blaze powder. What else? The iridium alloy. Eyes of Ender. That must be using this machine over here. Yep. So that's being held up by the blaze powder, I guess. Yeah, and this was our This was our setup for the extra syngas. Yep. Actually, I guess we could do this, right? So what was this? This was... Can I move this guy? Whoops, broke something. Yeah, we can. Let's put this... Let's move this right here, I guess. No, maybe not there. Where? Hey, Nick, how you doing today? Welcome. Kind of want this in a place where it'll be available for these as well as this one. So what about like right there? That should allow it to power both sides. Been playing this pack for about a week now. Very nice. Yeah, this is we're on the very last quest of the book. The very last quest, the last one we're trying to make is this one. Solar Panel of Infinity. Because we had made all of our creative items, and we also have this, the creative vending upgrade, which allows us to just get infinite of anything. And so we're just waiting on our final craft here. Bum, bum. You definitely like playing with all new mods. Oh yeah, very cool. Well, I wouldn't consider this to be new mods, but you know, since this is 112, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Been watching you for a while. Nice. Hi, Lil. Did you struggle with that? So Infinite Snowman? Yep. Hi. Oh. Hi, Lil. Did you come over here to say hi to chat? Come over here to say hi to chat? You meant relearning the 112 mods. Oh, very cool. Hi, Lil. Hi. Yeah, I think this pack, and you know, a lot of them like it, are a lot of fun. You know, there's just a lot of I would say more.
I want some more.
You want a treat, Lil? Luna wants to give you a treat. A lot of nostalgia, I guess, for me on packs like these, because they're packs that I you know, played a lot. And you know, just 112 in general. You can't type and look at the screen at the same time. What does that have to do with fish? Oh, I gotcha. You're saying hi. I gotcha. All right, let's give Lil some treats, because fish said hi. I gotta. All right, come on, Lil. Let's go give Lil some treats. Remember at one point we had quite a few. Yeah, so we had Enigmatic 6 Expert. And I kind of stopped with that one. I'm pretty sure PO3 we finished, but I don't exactly remember where we were with that one either. The FTB Infinity Evolved Expert, we didn't end up finishing that one either. Guess now would have been a good time to clean her bed. The second or third time we played it, that is. I already forgot what I just said a second ago. We played Project Ozone 3 Kappa Mode on stream before, and finished it on stream. But I don't think the second time we finished it. Alright. Here we go, Lil. These treats coming to you from Eliza. Let me break them up. Or not Eliza, from Luna. My bad. Sorry. From Luna. Right, here we go. Here we go, Lil. Look at that. You even get one extra. You even get one extra. Very nice. Good girl. Yeah. Yum. Yum. There's one more. You got it. You got it. Good girl. All right. Thank you very much, Luna. Oh, the pale memory. I'm aware that she may snub afterwards. Snub us, probably. Yeah, us, I see. He is so confused. I'm always so confused. I'm always so confused. All right. Thank you very much, Luna. Appreciate it. There you go, Lil. So this recipe is the chicken and trout recipe. I actually bought 2 more bags, or ordered 2 more bags, and one of them was like chicken and salmon, and I don't remember what the other one was, but two different types of fish to go with these recipes, or to go with these ones. So she'll have a few more to choose from. And there we go. And of course, she moves away from the camera so you can't see her. Infinity. You're being consumed, fish. All right, and there we go. Last quest, chat. Last quest. Solar panels of infinity. Let's go put that in our solar world. There we go. Now we just have infinite upon infinite power, generating 33.5 million RF per tick on both of these. I mean, we can't even provide that much power. Although realistically, we're not providing it anywhere, because on the other side, we also have a creative power source. So over here, we have this guy, which is a creative energy power. Okay, so let's go ahead and deactivate this. So this should mean that these stay fully powered. Yep. Okay, so let's tear this down, and we're going to move this so that we can make a bigger one. Wow, why is that so slow? All right, well, never mind. It's too slow. Well, apparently it's just really slow with draconic blocks in general. Okay, don't care about the power we're gonna lose. Okay, let's take all these down. And then we also need these. So let's remove that. I wonder if this is just gonna fill up like infinitely fast as well. Draconic blocks, energy cores. Definitely don't need energy cores in redstone blocks. What about awakened blocks? We already have 3,000. Okay, so let's grab our book. Draconic evolution, energy system. where's the setup? There it is. Okay, so we need this many items. Okay, so we need 768 of these. Okay, so we need energy core. One of them. We need energy core stabilizers. 36 of those. Then we need 768 of these. 768, okay. And then we need 400 or 378 of these. $378, okay. So then we need to set this up, and how big does that make it? Does it tell me how big? Okay, I guess it doesn't. All right, so let's see. We have this in the middle of a chunk, but I don't think this... I think this is too big to be in the middle of a chunk. All right, energy core. All right, and guide. Okay, so let's see. So I want to do tier up to the biggest, build guide active. Okay. So how big is it? I guess it will fit in a single chunk. Okay. All right, good to know. So we just need to move it one block over, I think it was. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, there we go. And that's on all sides. So yeah, two sides have two, but the other two sides have one. Okay, that seems fine to me. Let's get Builder's Wand. I forget how far out does this go? So there, and one more. Okay, if I remember right, we need to go 3 in each direction. Okay, so it was 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 in each direction. Can the core build for you? Maybe. You might be able to build them with the stabilizers. Okay, and then we got the awakened, and then we got the stabilizers. Yeah, it does have a symbol core. Is that as fun? I don't know. It's just so automatic. Did I go far enough down? Okay, looks like it did. Good. Missing draconium blocks. What? I counted. Who do you think you are, game? Alright, just in case, we'll do more of each. Okay. And the stabilizers. All right, there we go. And activate. Just slightly bigger. So I'm pretty sure these are too far away now. How much closer do they need to be? It was like 10 blocks from the middle or something, right? So this is Y86, so 85 is the center. And this is at 70, 75. Is 10 blocks too far? Pylons. Within 16 blocks of the core. It feels like that should still be right. Maybe I need to like break and replace these for some reason. Oh, that's working now. Okay. I guess it's because it knew about the other core. Yeah, so there you go. That's as fast as we're filling this in is as fast as this energy creative this creative energy cube can power it. So if we have both of those going, does that do twice as much? It does. So I suppose that means we could do additional pylons. And glass. Wow, we ran out of glass. There you go. Now it's doing 8. And it's almost at 0%. But we already have more than we were storing before. The silliness of the draconic ball. All right, quest book. Claim it. And look at that, all the checks. Apparently we never found these dudes. We never killed any pirates. Never killed any whites. Cool. Is it possible to buy one of each item from the store? Probably. Okay, so I guess let's do, is it backup? Is that a thing? Yeah, let's start a backup. And then I guess let's see what it takes to make a draconic reactor. How you doing, Rect? Welcome. reactor. So I've never actually made one of these things. And then we want to see if we can destroy it. Does it not even talk about the reactor in here? Energy network? No. Generator, manipulator, Ender energy manipulator. I don't see it. Make the draconic reactor and blow up the whole thing. That's what. Yeah, I don't know how the reactor works though. I was hoping there'd be a book on it, but it doesn't seem to say anything. It is in generator? No. Oh, you're saying is it in generator? No. Let's see. Draconic reactor. Do you tell me anything? Hold shift to reverse placement. Focus rings. Oh, and I guess we'd have to make chaotic injectors. Why does that keep pausing? Draconic evolution fusion or reactor. Draconic evolution reactor guide. First, you'll need the actual components. Reactor core, reactor stabilizer, reactor injector. Thankfully, you only need to visit one Chaos Island. You can't break the crystal, however, until the Chaos Guardian is defeated. You also need chaotic fusion injectors. To get 10 of these, you need to go to 2 additional Chaos Islands, which means 2 Chaos Guardian battles. I have enough chaotic things because we duplicated them. Are you on a hard mode? Well, you may need to visit Chaos Guardian a few more times. Let's say 25. Okay, so we need the reactor core. Whoops. Draconic reactor. So we need the reactor core. What was it? And then 4 stabilizers and 1 injector. Things are difficult or tedious just because, yeah. How you doing, Aliwan? Actually, you know what? We're probably just going to do this in creative. Because you're right. We don't actually need to, we don't need to manually craft these things. Okay, so it says, first you place the reactor core in the center. What do you want, Lil? Row, row. Don't they realize they can't do any damage to me? Wait, apparently I can't do damage to them. There we go. Okay, so let's go up a few blocks and let's break down the reactor core. This is where the actual reaction will take place. It'll grow depending on the temperature and the fuel you put into it. Next, take the 4 reactor stabilizers and place them in a ring around the core. The recommended distance being 5 blocks. They can be 1 block above the core and up to 8 blocks away. Must be the same setup otherwise. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. All right. So then the stabilizers, they need to be placed probably facing, I imagine. Actually, that looks correct. Jesus. Lily's just running around the house. Okay. Is that facing the right direction? I think that is. All right. So now if we right click this guy, all right. They must have direct line of sight. I think that was a creeper. Sneaking while placing makes them place towards you. Oh, okay. Placing them 5 or more blocks away ensures the reactor will not engulf the stabilizers, as they do not work inside the reactor. Interesting. Once you have the ring built, right click on any of the stabilizers, bring up the GUI. If there's no GUI, replace the stabilizer. On the right of the GUI, there it's the status of the reactor. If it says invalid setup, nope, it says offline. Should say offline. Now you need to place an energy injector on one of the sides of the core that doesn't have a reactor stabilizer. Nope, not there. I imagine this has to be placed inward. Lily zoomies, yeah. Does it go the other direction? Like that? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so then we need to do this block is important because it feeds RF back into the reactor, which I explained in detail later. Oh, it doesn't actually have to be next to it. It can just be placed on the ground. All right, like that. Exactly. Yep. That's what she was doing. Okay, so we want a power cell. You know, I guess we don't need to craft these anymore. Power cell. I wonder if I duplicate the one that's infused, would that work? If we put this in here, does that give me always infused ones? Oh, okay, much better. Okay, so we want some cells. We want to link them to 2. Okay, so we'll just put these down here. We want to do flux. All right, we need another power cell. All right, you can be output and you can be output. Okay, so that should get power into this guy. Assuming, you know, that's how all this works. Fuel in and chaos out. Interesting. Okay, before powering the reactor, some additional safety features are probably a good idea. The reactor doesn't have a concept of limits and will give or take as much RF as it can. This will create an unstable reactor and eventually an explosion. It's a good idea to use a couple flux gates, which limit how much RF per tick can flow through it. It is also adjustable with a redstone signal, therefore it's a good idea to place a potentiometer on each one. Flux gate is directional. Flux gates are overrated. Are we going to explode the reactor once everything is done? That's the idea. Place one flux gate with its purple side on the back of one of the stabilizers. Then place a second flux gate. Flux gate.
Hey, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Besides this, oh wait. Place one flux gate with its purple side on the back of one of the stabilizers. Okay. Then place a second flux gate with its orange side facing the bottom of the energy injector. Oh, down here. So I wasn't just supposed to give this tons of power. Okay, so that's going to be... I guess I shouldn't have done this in the ground. That's the wrong direction. Okay, there you go. I see. All right. Besides this, another way you can stay safe is to place it 50 blocks or more above the landscape. This will make it where if it explodes, it'll destroy all your equipment used to keep the reactor stable, as it would in both cases, but it won't devastate your base and won't spawn a ton of lava. That's a fair trade. Okay. Now that you have a fully built Draconic reactor, we need to insert fuel. Draconic reactor runs off of awakened Draconian blocks and can hold up to 8 blocks of fuel. You should say on your YouTube DDSS playlist that this is completed. I like it when people specify 100% done, not abandoned halfway through. Sure, yeah. But we want everything to be devastated. That's why we're building this right next to our base. Free full. Okay, so awakened wants blocks of these. Did that go fuel in? I can't put more than one. Okay. Once you put the fuel in, you may have noticed the core grew in size. This is a hint. You need to have the proper space for the core, otherwise it will not be stabilized properly. If it cannot be stabilized properly, the reactor will explode. Before we power up, for those that are wondering, I'm on this page, but you know, I don't know that matters much. Before we power it up, it's worth noting some minor information about the GUI. Leftmost bar displays the core temperature. Okay. Once this is past 2000 C, the reactor will explode if you break any part of it. The bar on the middle right displays the energy saturation. You do not want this to be 0 while the reactor is on, as it will be trying to generate infinite RF per tick and explode. Now that the reactor is loaded with fuel, we can hit the button on the bottom right called Charge Reactor. Once this is pressed, the reactor now needs a great deal of RF in order to charge up. This has to be inserted through the energy injector. If you follow the section on safety first, you can adjust the flux gate to allow more RF per tick to flow into the reactor. So what I understand is just throw water on it for saturation and cooling. Once the reactor has charged up its containment field to 50%, energy saturation, the middle right bar to 50%, and its temperature to 2000 C, the reactor can be activated. It's recommended that you read the section keeping it stable before activating the reactor. Once it's on, RF is extracted through the stabilizers and injected through the energy injector. RF is extracted through the stabilizers and injected through the energy injector. RF is extracted through the stabilizers. Doesn't it look like it's going into this one? This is the injector. Oh my goodness. Make it daytime. Note that the energy injector can consume virtually infinite RF per tick and will use energy to consume in one tick. Will use the energy consumed in one tick to either charge its containment field, its saturation, or to heat itself. This means that if you connect the energy injector to a power source capable of supplying infinite RF per tick, such as the energy core, it'll drain it in one tick without even beginning to charge the energy saturation. It feels like this is the output and this is the input, right? So let's do 10,000 RF per tick and 10,000 RF per tick. We're gonna need, let's do a new network. How do I thought, there it is. Okay. So now we have 4, and then we'll link it to number 4. Okay, so then this one will be input. Can we do a trash can of energy? Oh, I guess we're just cheating it in, sure. Okay, put that there. We'll give it some space to work. Okay, so then we have this one and this one. This one's our output. And then this one will be our input. Are you understanding what is being said in any way? Because you don't. I was lost when he said draconic. So is this exactly backwards to the way I expect it to be? Which one was which? Okay. So if I put this one here, does that give power to these? No. Okay, so it feels like this is the way that it's supposed to be. Okay, so if we click charge, it's not getting any power. Oh. Or it is, or it isn't. I don't know. The flux gate, the power is going down. This is just draining this completely. So now this has no power. Okay, so let's grab another cell. I don't know. I don't know if I'm understanding. Let's put it that way. And we want to do output. Let's put this guy down here. Output always. Okay, so this should be. Yeah, it looks like it needs 100 million. But it doesn't seem like it's gaining any. Oh, this is output to output, dummy. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting power. Okay, let's keep reading. Last thing anybody wants is their base turning into a nuclear wasteland from an unbalanced draconic reactor. This requires understanding the GUI, the numbers behind it quite literally. Press the stats button and the middle GUI will display a bunch of numbers. I guess that's just what's being displayed at the bottom because there is no stats button. All right. Containment field is the one thing keeping the reactor from vaporizing you and surrounding the land and the surrounding land into nothing. Represents by the middle left bar and the field load rate. Field. I guess that doesn't exist anymore. The field low rate tells us the current RF per tick we need to inject into the reactor via the energy injector in order to keep it at the level that it's currently at. There is no limit to how high or low you can make the containment field. Let's also go ahead and change both of these. We want the surrounding land to be vaporized. How do we do that? We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. The lower the level of containment field, the less RF per tick it uses, the more efficient your reactor becomes. It also reduces the wiggle room on the output. Second most important thing about the reactor is temperature. The more energy you draw from the reactor, the harder it becomes producing more energy. Let's see, blah, 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 blah. This is represented by the far left bar, the temperature load factor number. Hotter is better, as it means the reactor will use less fuel. However, if it goes above 8,000 C, the temperature load factor begins to go up at an exponential rate. This means it puts more and more stress on the containment field the hotter it gets. This is bad news. So the optimum temperature for running a reactor is 8,000 C. Additionally, if the temperature drops below 2000, the reaction becomes too cold to work anymore, so the reactor simply shuts down. Additionally, you cannot break any of the blocks of the reactor unless the temperature is below 2000 C. The third most important aspect is generation rate and energy saturation, which is represented by the middle right bar. When you pull RF from the reactor, you're actually taking it from its saturation. Hey, soldier.
Is my failure.
Thank you very much. Welcome back.
Howdy, how we doing?
How we doing? Hey, soldier. Welcome back to the Fast Farmers for 20 months. Can we get some hearts and some hype in chat for soldier? We're just working on a draconic reactor right now. Oh, interesting. This button's going up. Does that mean the reactor is actually running right now? When enabled, the reactor will automatically initiate shutdown when the temperature drops below 2500. Well, no, we want the core temperature to be higher, though. So we want it to go to 8000, right? Hey, Miss Bubble Chips, how are you doing today? Also, we're not draining any power now. Wait, that's the... This is the input. What if we put the trash can over here? So if we do this guy and this guy, then we put the trash can over here. That'll just let it take in as much as it wants and output as much as it wants. Okay. Back to lurking. Have a good stream. Working on Saturday. Sorry to hear that, soldier. Enjoy your lurk and good luck with your work. We're just trying to make a draconic reactor, and I've never made one of these before, and we're gonna make it explode. So take out the world, you know. But yeah, good luck with work. Okay, so when you pull RF from the reactor, you're actually taking from its saturation. The reaction then speeds up to try and replace this missing energy. How much energy the reactor is producing is represented by the generation rate. The higher the saturation, the lower the generation rate. Okay. So does that mean we need to take in more power than we're taking out? So say we do like 80,000. I don't think this can actually do 80,000. It cannot. Lux. Okay, now it might be able to do a little bit more. Are we still going up? We're stuck at 50 million. Oh, I see. The power is going in here now. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4 times 30,000. So what's that, 120? Okay. Fourth and finally, there's fuel consumption. Oh yeah, how do I put the fuel back in? I guess it's just however much it has, it's all it's got. You have to shut it down to put more fuel in or something. Because where were we? Yeah, it was one of these that we put the fuel in, right? Core mass is how much fuel you initially loaded into reactor core. It doesn't change at all unless you insert or extract fuel and byproducts. Fuel conversion level tells you how much fuel you have left or how much fuel has been converted into chaos. Finally, fuel conversion rate is the most important number here. It tells you how much fuel is being spent per tick and keeping the reaction going. Perfectly stabilized reactor burns 0 MB per tick. The longer the reactor stays at a certain power output, the more the temperature rises. Guess it's nighttime again. The longer the reactor stays at a certain power output, the more temperature rises, meaning more RF per tick gets generated. Since it's constant output, the excess goes into saturation, lowering the generated RF per tick. This lowers the fuel conversion rate, means the longer the reactor stays balanced, the longer it lasts without needing to be a fuel. So the core temperature is still not going up, so clearly it still needs more power. How's this thing doing? Let's see, can we make like more of these? Hey, Run and Steel, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Come on, just craft them, man. There you go. How are you doing, Veridin? Welcome. Cheers. Thank you, Veridin. You don't have any energy garbage can. That's what this thing is. What am I at? What am I doing? Where we finished the quests in the quest book, and now we're working on exploding a reactor. Oh, I see. Our limiting factor is this guy now. Don't you have a creative power gen to use? I have a creative power gen, but it's being used right now. Need to put that guy there instead. Oh, interesting. Look at that. This is actually draining. Huh. Would have expected this guy to pull more power. Okay, so we want to do, so we do that. Does that prevent it? Yeah, that's going up now. You could put the into the creative draw. I could, yep. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Looks like it's almost there though. It's just got another, 400,000 to go, or 400 million to go. Okay, so it doesn't seem to say much else other than that. Kind of feels like we just kind of let it go, you know? So we need this to go up. So excited. Cuz this is going as much as it can. So let's do those other energy cells. Let's see, this was 4, we don't need that anymore, and this one was 4, we don't need that anymore. Let's reset them, and we can connect these to number 2, I guess. The old base volcano. It's an upside down volcano, right? Okay, so now that should be draining. Oh no, because we're not inputting enough now. Oh, okay, the temperature is going up now. That's good. And that also means if we break one of these things, we can cause a problem too. So let's see, that means it's at 50%, 50%. Is it going to explode? I have no idea, Ali1. We read through a lot of text and I have no clue what I read, so I thought I was understanding, but I'm not really sure. It still says it's warming up though, so we got the activate button. We got the activate button. All right, let's see what happens. We're generating 770,000. We're losing our containment field. So this should explode. Seems like it should. Yeah, because we're not inputting nearly enough power. Shush you. It feels like we're using up more of the fuel though. Although apparently it's staying fine, but we're generating less power now. so much for making it fail. I suppose I could remove the power from down here, right? That could probably do it. So when this fills up, does that change anything? Or does this not fill up? Yeah, it definitely looks like we're draining. I wonder if we're almost out of fuel and that's why this number is going down. And that's why this number is going down, I don't know. We're not even close to the 8,000 C though. Oh, our core temperature is getting too low. What if we allow this to output even more power? So that means we're gonna extract more power than we are producing. I like the design of it. I think that looks kind of neat. I don't know how to make the core temperature go up higher though, because it says it wants it to be at 8,000, which is probably up here. Chat, what are you guys talking about? This is a super safe reactor. Very cool looking, yeah. Oh, apparently we're only at 0.01% fuel use, so I guess we got a ways to go. Okay, it is getting low. And it's almost hitting that 500,000 RF per tick as well. But somehow, are we getting more? Yeah, we're only inputting 120,000. So I don't entirely understand this one here. Big booms, no whammy, right? It's getting down there. Fail, fail, fail. All right. Look at it. It's definitely not containing it. Although is it also slowing down? What if we input even less? And that's more, less. All right, here we go. Do we need more heat? I don't know, we'll find out. Like, is it making noises? It is. Here we go, chat. Emergency shield reserve is now active but won't last long. There's no way to stop the overload. The stabilizers are fried. I suggest you run. Explosion imminent. Back up a bit to get a good view. I don't think we're actually gonna see much of it anyways. I think it's just gonna happen, and then it's gonna be like a freeze frame type of thing. We'll just see what happens after. Rip the base, chat. Rip the base. It's snoring. Yeah, it's definitely growing. Does it tell me? 80 seconds. Oh, okay, we got a little bit. Lots of block updates and massive lag. Yeah, luckily it shouldn't drop many items on the ground. You know, because we don't have chests full of items or anything like that. But we still got a minute before this thing explodes. Give us a lot of time. How's our power doing? We made it to 0.004%. Not bad. But yeah, almost everything here, you know, because when all the drawers break, if they drop, they'll drop enclosed. So yeah, nothing really should drop that much stuff. All right, 28 seconds. It did say you might survive in Draconic Gear. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Also, do we have a home point? Just in case. I want it to be more unfair. This has to be the least efficient way to mine ores. Oh, there it goes. You got to see a lot of it happen, but we got disconnected. Boom. Let's see. Twitch, console, server, console. Wait, Botania? Botania crashed? What? That was great. Oh, I see in the console it's saying this. Chad was vaporized by a high energy fusion explosion. More than I thought we'd be able to see, especially compared to the IC2 reactor. Right, yeah. Chad was the name of the witches in our blood magic area. And all of that was chunk loaded, so it should have continued to destroy everything. Assuming we can get back in, you know. Oh, looks like we can. And there we go. Oh, look at that. I guess these blocks are explosion proof. Good to know. And we had the wither chamber up there and the wither chamber up there. Very nice. Very nice. And that's not all. Some reason it didn't completely take out this mountain. What's the orange fluid? It looks like pyrotheum. Right, there's no controller. Bucket. Great way to mine for geodes. Yeah, it's blazing pyrotheum, yep. What's the next mod pack? I don't know yet. So it took out all the extreme hills we had next to us. Do we still have our astral area? Where was the astral area? No, I think it even took out the astral area too. Let's see, astral. Yeah. Oh, look at that. The celestial crystal is still here. I didn't die. Well, I didn't die. It could be two reasons. It could have been because I got disconnected, or it could have been because of the draconic armor. I don't know. And because we have the creative capacitor, if it took out any power from our armor, it would have just immediately recharged it. So it could have been both. Could maybe the rest of the stream be checking out packs? Yeah, maybe. The wizard tower survived. Yeah, this is the this was the whatchamacallit, the roguelike. I was kind of surprised that you couldn't see inside the roguelike, but I guess it just happened to be, oh, okay, yeah, here's a part of the roguelike. So it took out some of it. Oh yeah, and I missed that completely. How did it survive? Well, I think it was just that the explosion kind of randomly comes over this way. And so it took out this portion, but, you know, like from right here going over, there might have been a part of the... we don't really have a good way to do anything here. Oh, we got some patterns. Oh, right. That's everything from our astral area. This won't go anywhere, but we can at least put some stuff away. My guess is some of these blocks must have pretty high resistance. So they probably blocked a bunch of stuff. Like, for example, the meteorite block is still visible. I thought it said you'd get vaporized. Yeah, I think it's, again, because we have the creative flux capacitor, it could charge our armor faster than our armor lost charge. That's my guess. So what about the other directions? Would have been cool to actually see it happen though. Oh, there's more of the roguelike down here. We got a slime chunk over there. Very neat. Great place to set up a base. Can we still see our base in the map? No. Very cool. All right, let's also make sure to copy that back up. Wait a minute, there's two backups. Which one is it going to be? Let's see, it's probably this one. And let me just download that real quick. Just simple 7 gigs. Gonna keep streaming or end it early? Yeah, we're gonna keep streaming. We just need to figure out what we're gonna do now. I was debating on playing Super Mario Wonder. I was debating on trying new mod packs to see which one we play next. The problem is I don't want to do an expert pack next. I want to do, you know, kind of, let's call it a casual pack next. And so I think a lot of the suggestions were more towards the expert side, because I think the next expert pack I want to play is Divine Journey 2. I don't think I want to just jump straight into that just yet though. So let's go over here. It'll be easier to just chat. And I guess we can also click